All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to load or build a truss. So under structure, hit truss. So it's saying that there are no structural truss families loaded. So would you like to do what? Yeah, let's do it. If you want to go straight to insert and family type, that's fine too. All right, so again, we have to back out to English Imperial, roll down to Structural Truss, and then look for something that we want to use. So none of those. It's kind of cool that there is a how truss. In fact, my grandmother's maiden name is Warren, so pretty cool. I think we're going to use, yeah, we're going to use the Warren. Let's use the 5 panel, and I think that'll work. Yeah, we'll say open, and then let's go to the mezzanine level and let's place, oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Let's place the truss. So I'm going to just place it about 5 feet away. Again, you'll have something that will give you a better standard. And then let's look at what that looks like. Okay, there's a few things going on here that are bad. One, it is, wow, nasty looking. And 2, the bearing height seems to be a little off. So let's, looks like it's just kind of floating. Oh, it's using the bottom chord to be the bearing height. So let's move it to top. Let's look at that. And then it's also using the center of the top chord. So let's just move it to the top. Okay. So that's the first thing, is kind of getting it aligned correctly. Now the next thing is that we need to see kind of what is going on. Why does it look so funky? So we're going to edit type, and we're going to see in here the top chord is using it's using a set framing type, which is defaulting to one of these 2, which are our big, girders and beams. So that makes no sense. So we're going to need to load a few other types into here. So I'm going to go load family. We're going to go back up to English Imperial, and then we're going to go to framing, steel, and we're going to look for some different sizes. So I think what we'll do is we'll just do the I'm just going to randomly pick the L double angle, because there are some trusses that would use that. Again, you'll have some instructions on that. If you don't, actually this would be fine if I fail to get that level of instruction to you. So we're just going to grab this 2 by 2 by 1/4, and let's see how that kind of looks, feels. And I guess while I'm at it, we should grab some other side. So we'll definitely go back into the and then maybe we get something that's a little lighter. All right, I don't see anything lighter, so we'll just make it up, and that'll be a good lesson for you. Okay, so let's get started by changing some of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and edit the type. When you get into families, there'll be this edit type, and usually each family will have a series of things that you can control and change. So for top chord, let's go with that one that we loaded. And for the bottom chord, let's do the same one. And then we have diagonal webs and we have vertical webs that we need to still set. So I'm going to just apply these so we can see what just happened. So this is starting to look a little bit closer to what we would expect. In fact, I'm looking at this and going, well, actually, I wouldn't mind that profile I use for our web members, and maybe we need a thicker one for the top chord and bottom chord. So let's just do that. And I will grab a 4 by 4 by half. That'll work. Okay, and we'll edit type. We'll go here, we'll go to the 4 by 4. Down here we'll do the same. For our diagonals, we will go with the 2 by 2, and for the verticals, all right, just so you know what each one is doing, let's just say okay now. So there are all our diagonals. I suppose if this one had vertical members, that's when that one would come into play, but I think we're in pretty good shape now. Okay, so you might notice that we still have some issues where there's gaps in our model. How fussy you get on this is, for right now, we're going to get a little fussy so that we don't, in any rendering, have these kind of strange anomalies that we don't want. But I'll cover that in the next video, and then also we'll talk a little bit about customizing trusses. All right.